찜, 달,
이 찜닭.
찜닭.
A single final consonant can ruin your pronunciation. One of the most confusing parts for people learning Hangul is final consonants. Master these final consonants today, and you'll hear the difference immediately. If you haven't watched the Hangul consonant video yet, please watch the video linked above first. All right, now let's get started.
이번 역은 강남역입니다.
기역, 가, 니은, 나, 가나.
가나?
How do you read the consonants down here?
Those are called Batchim. Pia and Jina Ssaem will teach you later.
Here it is. Which floor do you think the cafe is on?
I think this whole building is the cafe.
Over here.
안녕하세요. I'm Gina. I'm a Korean teacher. You can call me Jina Ssaem.
Jina Ssaem.
안녕하세요. Go ahead and order your drinks.
Wow, there are so many pretty unique pastries.
아히세 아메리카노 주세요.
Some people are working or studying, and I think they're having a book club over there.
Yeah, lots of families come with kids too.
Korean cafes are so fun. There are huge ones like this, and also manga cafes, dog cafes, and all kinds of themed cafes.
I still can't get used to leaving your stuff here when you go to the bathroom.
You said you wanted to learn Batchim today, right?
Yeah, that's right. We already learned consonants and vowels.
I learned it once before, but Batchim is still really hard for me. Japanese doesn't have Batchim.
The book explains it pretty well. But could you explain it one more time?
Of course! If you want to learn Korean, I'm happy to help. First, let me explain how Korean syllables work. Building a Hangul block is like putting together puzzle pieces with consonants and vowels. The basic pattern is placing the vowel to the right of the consonant, or under it. Vowels like all, and e go on the right. And vowels like oo, and go underneath, and you can add one more consonant at the bottom, like this. Sometimes you can have 2 consonants at the bottom, and sometimes even 3.
Wait, what? That looks kind of scary.
Just kidding. You only use 1 or 2. The consonants at the bottom are called Batchim. Got it?
Yep, in a Hangul block, the consonants at the bottom are Batchim.
Do Batchim sound the same as the consonants we learned?
Not exactly. They're a little different. Let's go through them one by one. Batchim giok is made by tightening your throat. Listen and repeat after me. If you see q in Batchim, it sounds the same as Batchim giok. Ak.
Ak.
아크.
Careful! Batchim doesn't release air, so it shouldn't sound like ak, like in the English word desk.
ak, 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 ak.
And if you see sanggyeol in Batchim, it also sounds the same as Batchim giok. Ak, ak,
Ak. Ak.
All 3 of these are pronounced ak. Let's read a few words. Ya,
Yeah.
puo, pap,
Pop.
That's so cool. The Batchim looks different, but it sounds the same.
Exactly. Now let's learn Batchim ni은. How do you read this one? That's right. And if you add Batchim ni은, it becomes an. Stick the tip of your tongue out just a little while you make the sound. Let's say it together.
안,
Now let's read some words. 선, 선,
선, 선,
사진, 사진.
사진, 사진.
Great job. Priya, can you explain 받침 디귿?
Batchim is a sound you make by blocking the air with your tongue. Listen and repeat after me.
앗,
Nice! And a lot of consonants sound like Batchim 디귿, 시옷, 지읒, 치읒, 티읒, 쌍시옷, and 히읗. All of them sound the same as Batchim 디귿 at the end. At. They all sound the same. Now, let's practice with some words. 곧,
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 옷,
옷,
낫,
낫,
빛,
빛,
밑,
밑,
있다.
있다.
Wow! My head is starting to hurt a little.
Let's take a short break.
So many people are taking photos in this cafe.
Should we take a group photo too?
In Korean, the sound of a camera click is 찰칵.
Oh, 찰칵. What Batchim does 찰칵 have?
찰칵 is written like this. It has 받침 리을 and 기역. For the 받침 리을 sound, keep the tip of your tongue against the ridge behind your teeth. It sounds like this.
알,
Let's say it together. 달, 달,
달,
털.
털.
Now I'll teach you 받침 미음 too. Close your lips and make the sound like this.
암,
Repeat after me. 참,
참,
봄,
봄.
Great! Now it's 받침 비읍.
앞,
Close your lips so no air escapes. Let's practice together. 밥,
밥,
집,
집.
Great job! When 비읍 is in 받침, it sounds the same as 비읍. 앞, 입,
입.
Great job! Now there's just one left.
Yeah!
When iung is at the beginning of a syllable, it's silent. But as 받침, iung is pronounced with your throat closed, like ang.
앙,
Repeat after me. 강, 응.
Oh, that reminds me of the name Gangnam Station. Gangnam. I can finally read it properly now.
Great job today. Batchim can make 7 different sounds, and you can summarize them like this in a chart.
All right, quiz time. How do you read these words?
빵.
컵.
소금.
단호박.
초콜릿, 초콜릿.
Wow, that was tough, but you all read them really well.
Wait, you said earlier that Batchim can have 2 consonants, right? So how do you pronounce that?
Oh, I almost forgot to mention this. When there are 2 consonants in the Batchim position, it's called a consonant cluster, and only one of them actually gets pronounced.
Which one do we say?
There are 11 consonant clusters in total, and in these 8, you pronounce the first consonant.
Ah!
Don't worry, you don't need to memorize them right now. There are exceptions, and the pronunciation can change depending on the word. Let's just practice with a few examples. They're all double Batchim, where you pronounce the first consonant. Mo, mo,
Mo.
mo. Anta, anta.
Anta. Anta.
없다, 없다.
Opta. Opta.
Great job! And there are only 3 where you pronounce the second consonant. Let's read some words together. 닭, 닭.
닭. 닭.
삼, 삼.
삼. 삼.
읍다, 읍다.
읍다. 읍다.
Don't be scared. Just learn them one by one as you come across new words. The main thing to remember is that only one consonant is pronounced in Batchim.
Wait, why is 없다 pronounced 없다 and not 없다?
That's a great question. It has to do with Korean pronunciation rules.
Pronunciation rules?
They help Korean sound more natural and easier to say. I'll explain them next time.
I think it's better to focus on final consonant pronunciation for now.
I'm so hungry.
All right, let's go get dinner.
돈, 가스,
마라, 탕.
찜, 달,
이찜닭.
찜닭. I am still slow, but I can actually read hunger now. This is so exciting.
Yeah, it feels like I have a whole new set of eyes.
Now I really need to study more words and practice speaking.
Do you want to read Korean naturally, like a real Korean, without sounding stiff? Next time, I'll teach you pronunciation rules. Until then, keep practicing reading Hangul. And don't forget to subscribe.
I'd love to study outside again next time. Like the Han River.
Annyeong Hangeul helps you organize everything you're learning. It shows how to read and write Korean step by step, including stroke order we don't fully cover into the video. With English pronunciation guides and space to practice, it is especially helpful for self-study. You can follow the video without it, but using both together makes your foundation much stronger.
좋게 아름답게 자 따라해봐 처럼 하나 둘 셋 카네이션 다